That's fancy. Hello everybody, it's Xenoblade for another first impressions video. I'm getting goosebumps. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Ooh. Man, this game was announced like, what, last year? And then the release date was pushed up? But yeah, this seems to be the end, or the third game, or the end of the Xenoblade Chronicles trilogy, where we pretend X doesn't exist. And I actually just beat 2 and Torna for the first time about a month ago, so I'm ready and raring to go. This game is on version 1.1. Oh, okay. What is version 1.1? Add support for the expansion pass, several issues. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the expansion pass on my own time because I trust them enough, given how the expansion pass for the last game went. I trust them enough to deliver on the goods, but I'm not gonna buy that right now. Let's take a look at the options here. I don't know what any of these things are for. Console speakers. Set the game's sound output environment, TV, headphones, home audio. Oh, I see what it means. Like, are you playing on a handheld or on a TV or with headphones or like a sound system? That's cool. Okay, well, I'm on TV speakers. English and Japanese. Okay, cool. Notifications. Keep that all on. Messages. Autoplay voiced text. That's cool. I don't think autoplay was in the last game. I'll keep that in mind. Let's move the text speed up. Sure. Display. Let's keep it fixed for now. Keep all the other thingies on here. I think the brightness is yeah, that's way too much. I'll keep it over there. Vibration on, auto activate quest. I'll keep that off. Auto targeting, auto battle. Leave the controls of battle to AI. No, I'll play the game. Okay, anyway. Easy, normal, and hard. I'm gonna keep it on normal. And you can change it anytime. Awesome. Let's do this, let's do this. I've been keeping, aside from like the Nintendo Direct that they had, I've been keeping myself like really in the dark about like the characters and things. So yeah, I just want to experience this game, man. Monolith Soft.
Anniversary's gonna start without us, guys.
Yeah, move your feet. Hop, hop, run like you mean it.
I hope that guy isn't one of the main characters.
Slow down, guys. Is it true though? There's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah. Saw
Hope
them
he's
setting
not
up
a main
yesterday.
character
There were
either.
loads of
Sorry.
them. It'll be worth it, promise.
Look at those little Nopons waddling along. What's going on? What the heck? So that was Alchemoth, right? There's Araya. Oh! Oh, you know what this is? This is the Subspace Emissary all over again. What the heck is going on? Okay, so we saw this part in the trailers. Big, like, face guys. It's wild.
Two colossal martial nations locked in war. Kevez and Agnes. What is it they need to stay alive?
Is the other one, like, is like a, you know, one using, like, the face weapons and the other one using, like, artificial blade-looking weapons? Or is that just...
But what we need most is life itself.
I mean, don't answer that, obviously. This is saying my thoughts. So that thing is just eating the dead soldiers from the other side? Or are they both eating each other?
Taking each other's lives. With the taken flames becoming your own in turn.
I guess we'll see if our people have a different
While the other,
bunch of stuff that...
the one whose essence is stolen,
No,
leaves
it's
only
all
a husk.
just same colors. So they're both just charging themselves up over there.
Bombardier! What are you playing at? How can we claim their life if you blow up the whole sparking thing? Cripple them! Aim lower! Yes, sir. Lower and aim, sir.
This seems like a... What's the point?
fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world. Ionios. Cruel irony that it should mean eternity, because slowly but surely, our world is now dying. Even though we have yet to realize that fact.
Here's your little Minato sword thing. Or his version of it anyway.
Lance! Worry about yourself, Noah. There's still more of them.
Even so.
Shut it! Stop flapping your gums and move!
Yeah, we've got more incoming.
Okay, battle time. Oh, we got 5 party members here. Alright. Auto attack. You'll automatically attack enemies if you approach them. This is called an auto attack. Stand near an enemy to continue auto attacking. The icon confirms they're in range. Will be shown at the bottom right of the screen. Okay, so I'm auto attacking this guy. Remember to auto attack. So let's see, if I'm moving around. Okay, so this is like Xenoblade 2, where you auto attack, and it doesn't. The auto attack doesn't move if you are if you are moving. The auto attack doesn't work if you're moving. Looks like Lance is our tank. So we're attacker, Uni's a healer, Wamba is also an attacker. Hey, destinations. Exclamation will mark your next destination. Number below indicates how far you are from the destination. You can view any tips. Yeah, you can re-look at tips. That's a nice thing. So, that thing. You know, something that, I mean, one of the big draws of the game, like for me, you know, having played the other two games and a little bit of X, begin a battle by drawing your weapon. Target an enemy, then press A to draw your weapon. Okay. Hold A to sheath your weapon. Approach an enemy automatically to target them. If there are multiple enemies, L or R targets a different one. Okay. What was I gonna say? So, yeah, well, obviously, like, one of the big draws for me, let's just take a look around while we're doing this. That guy is charging up, and our guy is charging out. That horribly missed. Yeah, one of the big draws is just the fact that, like, this is a continuation of the story. So, like, I want to know why the heck, like, all these areas look like they're mashups of the first two, you know, games. Like what is going on at all? Arts are stronger than auto attacks that can be activated by X, Y, or B. After using an art, you cannot use it again until its gauge fills back up. It fills automatically over time. Okay. I say we have edge thrust, side break, and ground beat. I just heard someone say you're a lifesaver. Should probably use back attack from their backs, but I'm too lazy. Sword Strike has a very slow recharge. Oops. Okay. So unlike the second game, you don't need to actually be attacking. Oh, what's going on here?
They're tough. And here I thought our colony had the higher rank.
Yeah.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Interesting that they're using the colony, you know, names. Go. Okay, so you can do a cancel art, it seems, just like in 2, by using your art right after you use an attack. Yeah, there we go. Does that help with the recharge? I don't know. Maybe that just makes it more effective. They'll probably explain that part to us at some point. Doesn't look like it makes it particularly more effective, but I don't know. Oop, big guys.
Lance, the front line.
That Trish's team? Uni, how are things with Kite? What about our backup?
Looks like they're busy guarding the artillery. They're not going anywhere. Anyone's moving right now, it's us.
Let's go. If the front line breaks, we're all dead.
Hooray!
But the position!
We can handle this ourselves. Go on, move it.
Thanks, unnamed person. You can tell we're important because we're not wearing helmets.
That's what's hitting us. Well, now we know.
It's do or die, Noah.
Got it.
Okay. Then I got a boss.
Show 'em your talent art.
Talent arts. Talent arts are stronger than normal arts. It can be activated by pressing A once its circular gauge is full. Talent arts gauge is recharged by performing actions expected of a character's role, also known as role actions. If you can meet the requirements for arts that give bonus effects for positioning, your talent art icon will flash red, and they'll charge up a lot. Actions that deal damage effectively, such as dealing critical hits or participating in combos, also count as role actions, charging your talent gauge art bit by bit. Performing an attack the moment the previous... Okay, this is the canceling. Makes them flow quickly into each other. You can cancel auto attacks into arts, arts into talent arts. Doing this speeds up the execution, lets you deal more damage quickly. Okay, cool. Let's get behind him. Yeah, there we go. And that's charging up there. Aha! Yeah, that's right.
You're on fire, lads. Have it. Extra. Noah, show 'em your talent
Okay,
art.
and now... Cool. I'm glad we have the other combos going there too. Can I stay in here and still auto attack you? I can't. So give me an attack. One second. Excuse me, pardon me. I wonder what I need to do for the AoE to get it right. Okay, so I seem to only need to use 3 of my attacks to get the talent art going. I would like, if I can, I wanted to try to cancel the art into the talent art, but didn't get the time. Boom. Okay, you are about to die. Hooray! Okay, that's pretty neat. I definitely benefit from having recently played 2's battle system. Just being familiar with that. So many corpses. What am I fighting for? Did we win? Looks like they ran out of power. Is that gonna fall on him? No. Yep, there we go. We win.
Victory! Victory is ours! We won!
Hooray!
We won!
Score 1 for our team.
We won!
Your lives are ours! Your lives are ours!
It's a weird battle cry to have. Do we like recycle the lives, or is it just turned into a power source? I'm sure the game will explain. Definitely like one of the bleakest starts to a Xenoblade. Comparing to 1 where you just fight a Crabble, and 2 when you fight a Crabble. Or no, you don't fight a Crabble, you fight a Crustip or something. Hi, probably Melia. Is it a person? You're just growing people?
Every one of us is born looking like this. As soldiers. As weapons for slaying Agnians. Yes. All of us live only to fight.
It's a little depressing.
Cut that out! Stupid Noah!
Nice one, Lance.
Too early for that. Look, it's you they're after here.
Just take out their attackers and we're golden. They're gonna get it handed to them. Flickering hoop. You're as slippery as Noah sometimes.
Yeah, flickering hoop.
Uni! Chick never shuts up! Kite! Range darts!
Easy.
Oh,
Uni!
nope.
Didn't account for Kite. I snuffed this up.
It's a healer.
You okay? Uni!
Cheers for that. You're a lifesaver, Yoren.
Is that the line?
Sparking dead weight.
Leave the kid alone.
Hey! Change of plan. Kite, you keep firing and don't stop.
Oh, what?
Whatever you want.
Huh?
Go ballistic. Just draw their attention. Because what we're after here is that lame duck.
Isn't that nice?
But he's bottom of the class. Why bother?
Thing is, the brat's still a decent healer. Get it?
Ah, right. So we're playing by the book here.
Pisses me off. But the fight will be good as one.
Yeah!
Uni! Take out Kite!
It's amazing, like there's kids and they still have these giant weapons.
Can't! They've got the advantage! And they're behind cover!
Noah, can we flank them?
I flunked flank.
Noah!
They're not in their usual formation.
Wait, what?
We're snuffed. Kai's just a decoy, so they're really after.
Uh-oh.
Quick thinking, Lance.
Lance?
Tough guy, but you can't hold out forever.
Noah, you want to do something?
You stay put. They want to take you out the running. Yeah. Yeah, but don't you leave that nothing spot.
Oh. Oh dear.
Why would you?
Nope.
All that I am is yours.
All that I am, and all that I ever was.
Now you can carry on.
You should have done that much sooner!
Jeez, dude. Oh, well. At least they're not dead.
Get off me. Had to go and play the hero, didn't he?
You really think you could have taken them?
I think Yoren did the right thing. If he hadn't used his powers back there, you'd have been first out of the running.
Yeah, but still. Didn't have to go get himself killed for it.
Come on, he was trying to protect you. He lured in Garvel's gang, gave us a chance to turn it around. You know who wasn't up to it? We weren't.
Yeah, but just stop it! No more arguing. It's my fault. I should have
Okay, Charla.
just done a better job. Then we'd have won.
Hey,
So much for getting to the final, huh? Sorry. I let us down on your big day. I'm so sorry.
what big day?
The birthday.
What?
Whose?
Yours, dummy. It's your second term, right? Remember?
Ah.
A win would have been a nice surprise. Lance was pretty fired up too, weren't ya?
Cut it out.
Hey,
What?
you'll apologize, right?
No.
Might do, might not.
We each have a lifespan of 10 years.
Uh-huh.
We call them terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th. And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually. Though in reality, there aren't that many who can hold their flame for the whole 10 years. Most lose their lives on the battlefield before
What
they reach
happens
year
if you
10.
hit 10?
But those who do survive to the end are honored in a special service. We call it the homecoming.
Uh-huh.
Morning, Yoren.
I
Hey,
hate
Noah.
to ask also, but then,
Morning.
like, are these even, like, real
Morning.
people?
Lance.
I mean, I guess they are, because they exist, but also, like, if they're just grown specifically for battle, is this all there
Get
is
a
of
move on.
humanity?
Quick, we're gonna miss the homecoming.
There hasn't been much commentary, because
Best one
like
they've
any
ever
good
had here,
Xenoblade
right?
game, it's just all...
Yeah, isn't it awesome?
I feel like the Napon's just tagging along and just not talking or anything. It's been all cutscenes, as any good Xenoblade game starts with. Oops, all cutscenes. Do I want to just stop here? We'll see this. We'll see the homecoming.
Even the Queen's come out.
So that's Her Majesty, huh?
Wow, I've never seen her before.
Oh.
Her sense of style has shifted dramatically. Oh, there's those flutes. Okay, they're turning into green light now instead of red light.
So cool. I heard the stories, but this is just wild. That's gonna be me someday.
So the lights
you
there
try and
are
stop me.
cubes. Does that
You
mean
guys
that they're
too.
like the
You're
core,
totally making it with me.
Of
you know,
course.
the core material that we heard about in
And you
2?
know her, right?
Huh?
Again,
Sure.
asking rhetorically.
Yeah. You bet.
Don't answer any of the questions I ask.
Our lives came from the Queen, and we all lived for a chance to take part in the homecoming. The chance to return to the Queen's embrace. Carrying out 10 years of service fighting. That was our whole world. Nobody ever thought to question it. Until that day.
So you either die in battle or you die at the end of your term. Now I'm the fluter. Yes. Oh, so I'm sending them, right? Oh. That's not nice. Are we just gonna ever acknowledge that Napon's existence?
Do you have to?
Huh?
You shouldn't be sending those guys off like that.
What? Why not?
Why are you like this, Noah? It's Agnes, our enemy.
Well, yeah. They don't have an officer, though, to send them.
It is ascending.
Yeah, they all bit the dust thanks to us.
So what?
Look, there's no rule not to.
Then what, you're just gonna keep going? I don't get you, Noah.
I know we're putting our lives on the line, but still.
Yeah, we get it already. Friend or foe, someone has to lay them to rest. For that
People
is my
die,
role
Noah
as an
dances.
officer.
Right?
Is my voice that deep?
Shot at you. Wasn't trying to be anyone specific. Right. I've had about enough of all this depressing crap. Let's head back and hit the showers. I'm all gunked up with blood and sweat.
Bye, transport. Guess we missed it again.
Oh, bollocks. Oh.
Nice of them to just
Noah
leave without
always
this.
does this. How many times is it we've had to walk home now?
It's not a very good army. Monsters, bunnets. What are those fangs? Oh, the stupid piranhas. Itea region, Everblight Plain. Landmarks are places called, they'll give you EXP once found. Key locations are called landmarks, and especially difficult ones are secret areas. When your whole party has been incapacitated, you'll return to last landmark. Torchlight Hill. Torchlight Hill from the last game or something. The mini map is displayed at the top right of the screen. It displays the characters' immediate surroundings and quest destinations. Press ZL and Y whenever you need navigational assistance. Doing so will display shortest route to your destination. That's nice. Excuse me. Be advised, however, the shortest route may sometimes take you past tough enemies. It's not necessarily the best or easiest one. Try various routes for best effects.
Alright, let's head back to Colony 9.
Hey, we leveled up. System unlocked. Show quest route. Okay, cool. Okay, so before I stop this, let's just check out. See, B is jump, A isn't anything, Y is to show or hide the objective, X is the menu. Let's take a look at the menu here. There's a quick save. That's neat. Oh, that's nice, actually. I like that the stupid Alpon is our guest. Okay, so can we look around the map? No, we cannot. Region. Okay, characters. Let's see, we got Noah, Uni, Lance, and Wamba. Okay, so sharpshooter, heavy guard, medic, gunner, and sword fighter. That's cool. I really like this screen. It looks really fancy. You got attack, HP attack, healing power, dexterity, agility, critical rate, block rate, physical defense, and ether defense. What's that? You can equip more accessories as you gain levels or do something. Items. Most recent we have no items, but there's accessories, collectibles, gems, and key items. Got tips, we got a control guide. Oh right, Amiibo! Yeah, I got Amiibos over here. I don't have any, I don't have my Shulk Amiibo, but I do have King DDD. Cool, I got collectibles. Okay, I'm not gonna do all of them because I do want to use my Shulk Amiibo. And they're going to appear at my feet. Options and return to title screen. Okay. And the expansion passes. Just that. Wow, that's weird looking. Okay, cool. Giving up. Yeah. Okay. I can't go that way. Fine. You really just want me to go in one direction, huh? Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that. Alright, well let's... Oh, so this collectible stuff is just going to be laying out and about, and it just looks like a nebulous thing in the distance until you get closer. Got it. Okay, well I'm going to stop the first impressions here and play a bunch on my own time, but yeah. I am intrigued as to where this is going because, like I said, this has so far just been a really bleak start. Like, I mean, Xenoblade X was kind of bleak too. You're being chased off the, Earth after it gets destroyed, and the bad guys chase you to another planet and you crash there, and everyone is just kind of, dying. And there's similar themes in that game too of, you just being kind of a shell it's a create a character because you're just a clone shell type of thing. Fall damage? No, not from that height.
Right, guys, let's give it some.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where they take the story, because obviously we're not gonna be okay with the whole system of people just living 10 years and dying, and whatever cycle is going on here. So yeah, very, very interesting, differing art style going on here. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it though. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see how this game is gonna proceed. Just based on the fact that like the first two were so good, and so far I've just been hearing good things about this one as well. So yeah, exciting. Oops. Really? You guys got too close to it? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Area of Effect Healing. Uni's healing ring casts a green aura that remains on the ground. Okay. Don't really need to. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Yes, I recommend this game. And goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Come on, we don't have all day. Nice! That's what I'm talking about.